It's a good crazy. A good crazy. Welcome back to Yellow Shoelaces. I know. Where were you? Where were you? Well, I was in Charleston, South Carolina. Yes, I was out visiting my family. I haven't seen them in a year, and I needed a mental break. I needed to see how they were doing, see their faces, check on them. I had an amazing time. To get up in the morning, sit at a table, have breakfast and conversation was so enjoyable. Loved it. I am glad to be home, though. I will say that. Glad to be home, kind of get myself together mentally so that I can start my work week next week. And yeah, but while I was down there, I'm pretty certain that I put on a few pounds. I don't know how this happened. You know, you're having conversation with someone, you're noshing. You're going shopping for shoes, you're noshing. You're bowling, you're noshing. You're tying your shoe, you're noshing. So maybe that could have happened. You know, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the details. But being home, I have a little more self-control, and I will be working to get rid of those pounds. I can't say that I'm too mad, though, because I love food. Absolutely love the taste of food. Any kind of food, as long as it's good, I'm going to eat it. Well, minus certain types of vegetables. Eggplant, squash, Brussels sprouts, those things. Will not eat them. Or you guys know the most vile, disgusting condiment in the whole world. Mayonnaise. Will not touch the stuff. I don't care what it's on. Won't eat it. Maybe if they put mayonnaise on chocolate cake, I can kind of curb my appetite. Yeah. I don't know. I'm figuring that part out. I'll just stick to smoothies right now. So yeah, down there, enjoying the company of my family, having a good old time. And you know, I find that the little old ladies down there, you know, they talk about spilling all the tea, giving you all the gossip. But it's a different kind of gossip when you're around these little old ladies, because they will talk about you 2 minutes after you leave them. And I kind of feel like if you're around them long enough, you kind of take on the mannerisms, because I found myself listening to stories and I'm clutching my chest like, what? No, she didn't. And I don't even know these people. And there's no shame in their gossip. Like, they don't care who they're around as long as the person they're talking about is not around. But anybody else, they don't care, whoever hears this gossip. You know, it goes a little something like this. Girl, you heard about Hattie Mae? No, what happened to Hattie Mae? Well, I don't know for a fact, but I heard that her eldest son is locked up in county jail. Oh, county jail? Wow, what happened? Well, he was in Walmart stealing crackers. Imagine not having food in your house. You got the boy out there stealing crackers. Oh my goodness, crackers. That's just shameful. Shameful. Lord Jesus, amen and hallelujah. Now I'm clutching at my pearls because I don't know what to say. I don't know Hattie Mae. I don't know her eldest son. Hell, I don't even know where the county jail at. So I'm just sitting up there going, But it's not long before, guess who? Hattie Mae is coming around. Hey, Hattie Mae, how you doing? And of course, I'm being polite. Hi, Miss Hattie Mae. How are you? You know, and I'm looking, trying to find out what's going on. Are they going to say anything to give away that they know about her son? I don't have to wait long, because here it comes. Hattie Mae, I was just getting ready to come see you and see how you're doing. Do you need me to bring anything? You know, maybe some cheese to go with them there crackers? No, she didn't. No, Lord. Pearl done let loose some gossip in the tea. And I ain't talking about any kind of tea. I'm talking about that super sweet tea. The kind you need a wooden spoon to stir the sugar up. So yeah, I'm all caught up in the gossip. It's like a soap opera because, you know, they never really fight. They just, you know, talk to each other in a way that's kind of like, She said that, but then they're friends on Sunday at church because they sit in the same pew. So you know how that goes. But, other than that, I had a good time. And it was just great seeing everybody again. Everybody's like taking their time. Things are going to get done, but they're going to get done when they get done. And there's no rush. You just come in, you have dinner. I think the most fun I had was game night at my niece's house. And because they have the little kids involved in game night. And that's not to say that they're not on their phones. But, you have 4 or 5, 6-year-olds involved in Pictionary. And these are games that, they make up themselves. It's a version of maybe a store game that, they're making. And the little kids are just involved. Everybody's having fun. We're having conversation. And it was just nice to just be together. We went bowling. So that was fun. And actually went to a farmer's market out there. And I picked up a few food items. I have some pecans and I had some boiled peanuts. Well, they weren't boiled. I have to boil them. And for those of you who are not from the South, boiled peanuts, they're a raw peanut that you boil. And they take like maybe 6 hours to boil. And there's like a shitload of salt put in them, like literally like a half a box of salt. So if you have high blood pressure, you might want to come near these boiled peanuts. Now, I remember when I was younger, because my father is from Georgia, we'd have these maybe 3 times out of the year. They take a long time to boil. Very salty and just delicious. But we could always find these raw peanuts in the market. But for some reason, I can't really find them up here. I don't know where I would find them, but, there's always at the ready down there. They also have a Cajun blend. I like it, but not as much as I just like the salted ones. The Cajun is a little too spicy for me. I like to enjoy my food when I'm eating it. And I find that, after like maybe 4 or 5 of these, I can't get with it anymore. It's just kind of like, I'll stick to the salted ones. And when we went to the farmer's market, there, was a woman there who was telling me that I think they were a younger peanut. They're not fully mature. So you soak them overnight and these only take maybe 3 hours to boil before they're ready. So, when you boil them, they have to be like really soft. Like the shell is like basically, falling off of these peanuts. And they're really good. I think most people eat them just for the salt. I will say pecans and cashews are my favorite nut. I like peanuts, boiled of course. I don't necessarily like them out of the can salty nuts. This is about food, people, so get your dirty mind out of this podcast. I don't really like the salted ones in a can. I think it's more of a bar snack. I like roasted peanuts out of the shell. It's just something more satisfying about, shelling peanuts and eating them. I'll like them. I'll eat them like that. So yeah, I brought some of those back, dispersed to a few of my friends who kind of are into the nut thing. And yeah, so I have a few other trinkets that I got. My sister gave me a few. She's into elephants, so I got a few little miniature elephants from her. And one of my sisters also taught me how to knit. Okay, not knit, crochet. I'm sorry, I'm getting that crazy. I learned how to knit some years ago, but now she taught me how to crochet. And crochet is supposedly a little easier than knitting. There's only one needle involved. And she taught me how to make chains and just start to circle. So I kind of got that, I think, in my head. I think I got it. So I have to watch a few more videos to kind of keep up with what she showed me. So it seems like it would be fun, something to do, because I remember she also taught me when I was younger how to latch hook, which I really enjoyed that. I made like this really great furry picture with latch hooking. So that was cool. And I am back. And it took me literally like a day and a half to unpack. Unpacking is a chore. I don't mind packing because you're excited to go somewhere. And it's a little frazzling because you want to make sure you have everything. But unpacking is a chore. It's like, you have time to do it. So you just let it sit and then other things pile up. And in my head, I'm like, I need to get this done because I don't want other things to pile up. So it took me about a day and a half to get all that situated, put everything back where it was. And I finally got that done. I got it done. So yeah, I am back. I am getting myself mentally prepared for work. For some reason, I'm just thinking in April, we are going to be getting some 70-degree weather, like consistently for a week. It just seems to be kind of staying in the 50s, maybe 60-ish every now and again. Lots of rain. I'm ready for 90 degrees. When is that going to happen? Can somebody tell me? When is that going to happen? I know you're not a meteorologist. I know. But I need 90-degree weather now. Stat. Hurry. What else have I been doing? Well, I will tell you that I had a most horrible experience with a toothbrush. Do you need to know about my oral care? No, you don't. Am I going to tell you about my oral care? Yes, I am. I decided when I got home to switch over to my Sonic Care toothbrush. Really high-powered, rechargeable toothbrush. I forgot why I stopped using it. I went back to manual, and even the battery operated ones that are disposable, after 3 months you toss them, the battery just kind of runs out, and a little pulsing toothbrush. But the Sonic is just this high speed, high powered, pulsating toothbrush. And this thing should be marketed as an adult toy. I'm not saying use it as an adult toy. I'm just saying it could be marketed as an adult toy, because I don't think that I've ever had a more unpleasurable experience with something in my mouth like a toothbrush. Get it together. A toothbrush. Now, the after effect, amazing clean teeth, thorough cleaning, thorough. But honestly, I felt like had there been money left on a nightstand and a thank you note, I would not have been surprised that it was from my toothbrush, because wow. The during was just traumatic. Now there's 5 settings on this toothbrush. There is clean, refresh, gum, massage, and sensitive. Now you would think out of those 5 that massage, sensitive, and gum would be less intense, because you don't want to really irritate your gums like that with hard brushing. Nope. Same difference. I wanted to cry. And it's my fault, because I went into this willingly, and then it hit me. Wow, this is traumatic. My mouth is traumatized. So I'm going to have to start making appointments with this toothbrush, and I'm going to hold on to my manual, because I need something less intense. It's like a bad relationship, It's just like, I like the power of this, but I need a break. I need something kind of, low level right now, just to take the edge off. Or it could be, the difference between tequila and a Bud Light. You pick or choose your own. I don't know. But yeah, I decided to share that with you because my mouth feels very clean and nice and traumatized at the same time. It's sort of like a stripper in a club, I think. It's like after you're done, you're crying because why am I doing this? But when you're making that money, Okay, disregard everything that I'm saying. It's early in the day. I've been off of coffee for 2 months now, so my head is just floating all these kinds of things in it. But I think I like it. It's a good crazy. A good crazy. Listen, guys, if you have any comments, please put them down below. If you have any suggestions, something that you would like me to talk about on this podcast, description box is the mailing address. So write a letter. You could be all like, dear blah, blah, blah. I just want you to talk about how you became so crazy. And I would definitely tell you the story. I have a lot of stories to share, and I want you to listen to them all. So remember to always stay intrigued. And until next time, bye.